name is Hannah Patrick and I'm a student at the Bonn-Rhein-Sieg University of Applied Sciences. Last semester, I participated in a German-American student project in which the Bonn-Rhein-Sieg University and the East Tennessee State University collaborated to promote intercultural skills among both sides and to talk about environmental issues and resource usage. Part of the project was to document, evaluate, and reflect our own behavior and analyze how our actions have an impact on the environment. In this video, you are going to follow my day and watch how many and what kinds of resources I use on a daily basis. During the project, you will have to track your data for 7 days and specify what kinds of resources you're using. For this video, I am going to track my energy, water, and transportation usage, such as how much waste I'm creating.
My day usually starts with the alarm clock on my phone ringing, so that means I'm already using energy, even though I'm not even fully awake yet. To get ready, I brush my teeth using water. Did you know that dental hygiene products are one of the hardest household items to recycle because they consist of so many different materials? After I brush my teeth, I straighten my hair using energy. When I've gotten ready, I head over to the kitchen to make some breakfast. And this is the waste I produce during the preparation. The average European produces 481 kilograms of household garbage a year. While having breakfast, I enjoy watching the news on TV, causing another energy usage. Almost every day, I get to school by bus, and during the drive, I like to surf on the internet, which means my phone uses more energy. Did you know that your phone uses the most energy when it is constantly locating itself via Bluetooth or GPS? On my way from the bus station to university, I listen to music on Spotify. Streaming apps like Spotify and YouTube are huge energy guzzlers. The Bonn-Rhein-Sieg University has a great library, which is why I come here every day to study. While studying, I often grab my phone to look up words or check messages or the time. I also often rewrite notes to memorize the material better, so during classes or studying, I produce a lot of paper waste. Sometimes even up to 10 pieces of paper a day. Of course, bathroom breaks need water, energy, and produce waste. Just flushing the toilet once needs 30 liters of water. All the studying called for a little snack, and by getting food from the vending machine, I am in need of energy. Did you know a vending machine needs 1/3 of its energy just for the lighting? And after I had my snack, I threw away the wrapping paper, producing more plastic waste. Public transportation is a great alternative for driving your car all day, and it's also a lot cheaper. When I come home, I iron my clothes, needing water and energy. And because of all that texting, I have to plug in my phone. When going grocery shopping, I always take the car for transportation. It's not as good for my ecological footprint, but it's the easiest and most comfortable way. The average German drives 11,775 kilometers a year with their car. That almost equals a road trip from Miami to Seattle and back. At the store, I used energy to recycle my plastic bottles and to pay at the cash register. It had already gotten dark outside, so I am in need of more energy. So here you can see all the groceries I bought. I bought about 32 items. And because I unpack most of the food right away, I produce a lot of plastic waste. So from buying 32 items, I produced 10 pieces of plastic that went straight to the garbage can. When it got around dinner time, I consumed energy and water, and of course produced more waste. Did you know that to produce 1 can you need 1 liter of oil? And because all plates were cleared that night, nothing had to be thrown away. So after dinner, the kitchen had to be cleaned. The average household in Germany uses 14 liters a day for dishwashing and cleaning the apartment. But only 3 liters for food and drinks. So after I watched a movie needing more energy, brushed my teeth, consuming water, and took a bath, needing about 80 more liters of water, you would think that I consumed enough resources for the day. Well, guess what?
You have just watched me track my data and what actions you have to take into consideration when documenting your resource consumption. Now, I will give you a step-by-step instruction on how to get started on the project.
This is a form you should carry with you throughout the week in which you are tracking the data. If you are tracking your resource consumption for 7 days, you will need 7 pieces of paper, 1 form for each day. First, you will have to write down your name, the day of the week, and the date.
You can write down your consumption right away or do it in half-an-hour intervals. I noted all the tasks right away. I entered it on my phone and in the evening I copied everything I wrote down onto the paper.
On the form, there are 4 columns. 1 for the time, 1 for the activity you were doing at that time, the type of resource you consumed, and for reflection and notes. So the first activity you watched me doing was getting woken up by my alarm at 7 a.m. And the resource type I used was energy. So here you can see the actual log I filled out during the project. And as you can see, I did not always put in something for reflection and notes, only when I wanted to share an interesting thought about my consumption. The last step of the assignment is to write a reflection. It is important to structure your report so that other people who read it can profit from your experience. For that to happen, you need to explain the assignment and talk about what you did and why you did it. Not everybody who is going to read your report is an expert on the project and knows every single detail about it like you do. Keep that in mind while writing the report. You also should summarize your data without going too much into detail, although you can talk about your consumption patterns or particularities. To finish the report, you can talk about future prospects on your actions, where you could improve and in which way the project helped you.
Thank you for your attention and have fun on your project.